My name is Paris Ferguson, and I am 18 years old.
My name is Finn Gorn, and I'm also 18 years old. However, I'm a month older than Paris.
What is it?
My name is Chloe Rose. I'm 18, and I'm older than Paris too.
For my genre, I decided to go for splatterpunk. Do you think my production fits the
You
genre?
said a lot of words I didn't really
Yes.
understand.
Yeah.
Alright, so,
And
yeah.
why do you think it fits the genre?
It's based in modern times. It's about demons. And it submerges it too, doesn't it? Because you've got the angels and the dark angels, and the angel of death. And you got, oh, I'm stuck at home watching Netflix and eating food on ordering online and
With your fat inheritance.
fat inheritance. Like,
Yeah.
oh, it's your destiny, and it's like it bounces it too.
Yeah,
Nicely
it
as
was.
well.
It will. To put it more concisely, into things that are relevant to genres, not to flex that I know what an eldritch is. Yeah, no, its use of the angel Samael makes it eldritch because he's not a thing we can comprehend, with his weird knee-breaking bug turning into necrotic flesh dripping ass. You know, what do we do? What do we know about that? What do we do? Pfft, I don't know. But there's also modern horror with the plot twist of I set this up all along. That's very modern boy. That right there, it's a very modern device. And as far as gothic goes, Dreams.
You're on correct.
It's eldritch as well, but Dreams in gothic, tripping out.
Am I wrong?
It was good.
Do you like the genre?
Yeah, I think it fits really well. I didn't understand what splatterpunk was, but I explained it. Makes more sense. I think it fits.
Well, I've only listened to this one production, and I think it's. I like the idea of it.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to try and find out more
I
splatterpunk stuff. Yes, so I think I like the twist of. Okay, the whole idea of it is about fate and destiny, about how the old times of horror mixes in with the new thing of horror, and then you've got the old ancient deities and about how angels and demons and everything about that, and then you've got the modern. Sorry, am I boring you? And then you got the new
You're
mix
boring
with
me
the.
if it counts for anything.
That's my answer.
You are sort of repeating what you said earlier.
I
But yeah.
find
I
the
was
two mix
trying-
very interesting, and I would be inspired to watch that, or even make another film based on the splatterpunk genre.
I think the villain's a pretty played out stereotype, if I'm honest. It was good. It was voiced very well, and it was done in a very good way. Yeah. But
Very good way.
being beyond human power is uncaring of human as they panic is quite a lot.
Well, fine.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
just thought the villain was quite. It was well done, but I've seen it before.
Do you think Samael was well written? You've just sort of played into my next
Yeah,
point.
nah, I've answered that. Yes, it's the short.
I think I would have liked him to see a bit more background about why he doesn't like the other angel.
Okay.
part. Didn't he?
I'd like
the
a
whole thing.
prequel, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
I'd like to see how Samuel got here.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, God made it, didn't he? That's how he got here.
Ooh.
Innie.
I mean, the human world, and yeah.
Yeah. Also, now we know Christianity exists in that world, and it's fucked up. So basically, the same as in this world, minus the real part.
I like him. I want to know more how
Does he like green eggs and ham?
More
Yes,
how
he
he
do.
got here.
Sam might
Yeah.
have.
more like into the background.
Finn, shut up.
I'd like to know more about him. Who is he? Well, then we know who he is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
We all just want more Samuel.
I'll just want more.
What do you think of him being an angel opposed to like a more classically evil thing like a demon or something?
I would rather be a demon.
It was good. I liked the angel because his dialogue and his attitude I'd seen before, but his fact he was an angel is surprisingly underdone. It's getting done more in cinema, you know, angels and demons being more whatever rather than good and evil. But the fact he even made reference to demons, he's like, did you think I was some demon? Nah, I arranged to have him killed, I didn't do it myself. I thought it was cool, telling me that both of them are shitty and evil, or at least he's shitty and evil, which tells me they can be shitty and evil, which is nice. Adds world building. I like that.
Could have added a little bit more element of a sci-fi horror by having him like a demon or like an extra-dimensional being.
Basically, what they said, I like how he didn't be like, it's, classic kind of like, oh, he's a demon. I like that he's an angel. Like, what did he do? Is he like being cast out? Did he get like yeeted off somewhere? Like, the classic like fallen angel kind of shit.
Or is he just chilling? Is God just there?
Yeah,
Like,
is
go figure yourself out.
Did someone throw him off the cliff of Vormir to get the soul stone?
Does it look kind of like a fallen angel kind of thing? Like the kind of concept.
Boy.
Did you think Isaac was well written?
That guy that was doing treasure, I cannot.
Or like, what did you think of Isaac?
Yeah, no, I liked him. I think
Yeah.
think he was a good choice. Isaac. Because, no offense, but like, he was like, oh, like, I think it was well written. I also think it was a really good choice.
Thank you.
Just basically.
I like how sarcastic it was, because I think you would be. If you were at home all day and you were quite quiet and you could fed up with everyone. I think that's what you tend to do. It's quite common in, well, at least I think. No, it's not. I'm going to restate that. I think it's an interesting idea that you've had a character who has anxiety and he's changed it into anger in the form of sarcasm.
Anxiety.
No, but it was fun to do. It was fun to do, reading those lines. But yes, that's my input. Your turn. Oh, I can see the moon.
So,
Here we go.
yeah, no, I thought, I know it's a radio drama, but I could have done with more show don't tell, which in this would have been tell don't tell, I guess. But I was told he had a lot of fears. I was not shown in the production he had a lot of fears. He was clearly afraid of stuff, but it's like, you have an extra weird amount of fears, mate. I would have liked some context of him being like, as I went to the building, I drove in the only mode of transport I can, a car, oddly enough, because trains make me shit myself. And then, as soon as I stepped out, I got terrified of tripping on the curb and splitting my skull open. I would like to have got some context to his fear, rather than just being told, you're afraid of things.
Did you like how the
Do it.
characters interacted?
Should go first?
Okay, I liked how they interacted. I thought it was pretty realistic, especially when the doctor called and went, hey, sorry things got a little weird, but you faced your fear of confrontation. You did it, boy. I thought I was really well done. Because I was like, he knows, now I know he's like an angel figuring that out, but at the time of listening, I was like, he knows that he got weird and justified it. Either he's lying about it.
It's like humanised him, isn't it?
Yeah, and I was there like, ooh,
Oh, he played
that's a
games.
thing. Like, that was really good. Like, weird, like, I took mental note. But yeah, no, I thought it was realistic how they interacted with each other. The only thing is when they were talking about bullies, when he was like, and I arranged the bullies, I'm like, would you really phrase it like that? I don't know, I think bullies is quite a, like, childish word in these productions. Takes away more it gives. I think that will come up later for criticisms, but I'm beginning to mention it now. Go ahead.
I liked it a lot, and the interaction was realistic. Really. I probably would have added some lines about, maybe some context that they know each other. Can you stop sticking your legs under my legs, please? Context about how they know each other before, and how the other sessions came to be, and what kind of things they've discussed before. Maybe the introduction, like they've done the what's it called? Flooding before.
I thought, no, I actually got the feeling that they had a couple of sessions.
Yeah, no,
I did.
I think that was, I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Maybe it could have been more clear.
Yeah.
Could have been more clear.
Again, show don't tell, but it's tricky in understandably it's tricky in a radio documentary, but.
But I mean, for that, it's more like narrate, don't dialogue. Is that what I'm looking for?
No, other way around.
Dialogue, don't narrate? Yeah. Or, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Like, how do you think they interacted?
good.
What do you think of how their relationship was?
It's like gay undertone. If I'm real honest. No, because there was one part in the script. was all gay.
You make me want to. I didn't think it was gay. I didn't get those vibes. Can be real. Next question.
I'm in it and I didn't get any of that.
Did you think
Right,
the
got me wrong.
actors or the voices suited the characters?
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%.
I don't know, my voice is a bit nasally, I think.
That
No,
fit the
I
character
think
perfectly.
in the nicest way.
Really?
Because he had a lot of fears.
I believe that was
And
you.
like, if it was like, I don't know, some beef people were like, you got fears, and he's like, fuck you! Because you're nasally, like, I think it works.
Are you scared of that snake?
So I
Fucking
sound-
right I am!
So I sound, saying I sound like a pussy.
Like, he'd punch the snake, and you'd be like, how dare
Well, I mean, if...
No, you don't, but like,
Sorry, do you remember when he said, no offence?
What's the
Well,
name
it's
of that
fucking
British bald guy that plays all the tough guy roles?
That cut deep.
sorry.
Jason Statham.
Yes.
You wouldn't get Jason Statham to play your character, would you now?
February, March,
You know?
April.
Like, you scared of snake, you'd be like, yeah,
Jason
fucking
Statham.
am. Shit, it's a snake. No.
Like, because
Right.
you got a nasally voice, I think it fit really well. Because
Yeah.
in this particular thing, you need someone that's like a bit.
Like, I think me and you'd be able to play that character
A
well.
bit what?
Like, USB.
Did it work well as a radio drama, or do you think it could have worked better as something else?
Well, you don't have the CGI budget for that, not gonna lie to you. It was radio drama or nothing for something like
Yeah, I
that.
think, because you've got the budget, if you tried to like use stuff and look a bit costumey, and I'd be like, ah, it's a fucking.
If you
not
actually-
like, oh no.
It's a buggy ball.
Well, I think if you actually tried to have like eyes on it, like maybe you could have done a view from his perspective and just edited that. That would have been the cheapest thing you could have done. Like his view looking at Isaac and all like really big, and maybe his vision's red, and it's like, you know what I mean? You sort of see.
Like a first person thing.
Yes, that's the word. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So do you think it would have worked
Okay.
better as a first-person short
Oh.
film?
Better, no. Not better.
Not better.
I like how the radio drama is
Just
really
could
good.
have worked. And also, you can't have the Doctor's first person perspective for everything. Or maybe you could. That's a whole different film. And that sounds interesting to me.
Yeah, like he goes home and then like he follows him home. He's in his house. Like,
Yeah. You know
scales up the
something.
wall, like throws some shit. I was like,
Did you think the Foley worked well to create sort of a soundscape?
Yes, up to the point where it was a bit where Isaac's alone, and it's just like it sounded like a pencil on the wall.
It's
I've got no idea. Was that
it's
Isaac going?
It's a knife being sharpened.
Oh.
Do you, am I aware?
No, you should have got different sound for that. It
Yeah.
sounded like breathing. Did not sound like Scrapey Boy.
got like a plate and scraped it on the floor.
Did you think the editing was well done?
Yes, I did.
There. I don't know anything
The scene
about it.
transitions are actually quite good. I think no transition was jarring suddenly. I think you actually entangled the scenes where he's narrating in the cellar really nicely with what's actually happening, because they explain each other very well.
It was good. I didn't notice it, so that made it good. On an actual visual production, I'd be like, that's some sick editing. But in a radio drama, you don't want me to notice the editing, and I didn't notice the editing, so it was good.
Well, it was good. It was smooth. No, didn't notice the editing. So well done.
And the
I
sort
think you go
of
first,
the
please.
effects on the voices, so like when he's on the voicemail.
Oh yeah,
or,
that's something. I would have the voices a little bit close together, because when he says something, his speech actually overlays. It's actually quite hard to tell what he's saying sometimes.
I noticed that too, but quite liked it, if I'm honest. I was like, I'm cool with not 100% understanding what you're saying. I'm not sure I'm supposed to.
Yeah, I get that, but like, what if you're deaf like Finn and you can't hear what they're saying? And it could be important.
Hey, I also couldn't hear it.
Well, you're just
If it was
slacked.
important dialogue,
You're a ginger.
nah, but like,
It's like a kid.
I know you did.
it was,
His.
it was hard to
Yeah,
understand.
it's my boyfriend.
Yeah, I guess you could put it closer together, but I kind of liked it, if I'm honest.
Not just like on the layered voices, but did you also like the effects on them?
Yes, that was really cool. Sort of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Style.
Was it?
What did you
I'm
think,
gonna
Chloe?
beat your
Why does
ass.
everyone keep attacking? I thought it was well done. I like it because you could have gone a bit too like over the top and it could have been like ah, but like it was good.
Question.
What did you think of the narrative
Oh yeah.
and the narrative structure?
It was good. I really liked it.
mm,
I thought he could have sounded more panicked in the basement. He was so calm, to be honest. I think it was a bit narratively disjointed because I was like, oh, because in my head he was like, right, so the entity is dead and he's talking to a different entity, and that's where
Wait,
this is
who
gonna
in the
end up.
basement? Is it Finn or Luke, do you think?
Finn. Because I was there like, right, the entity's dead and he's talking to this other entity, and I thought the other entity was making weird breathing noises, or was the Doctor but like half dead after trying to summon Cthulhu. I thought that was going to be the twist. Like, I'm glad it wasn't, but at the same time, it was really disjointed when he was like, right, now I've recorded that, can I come out? And then he started panicking. I'm like, why did you not sound like you're going to shit yourself the whole time?
True.
Why were you like, I'm going to fucking shank this man, I'm going to fucking shank this man, and
Yeah.
then suddenly, fuck you. I don't want that.
I like narrative how the I mentioned it before briefly, but it's how the I'm talking. How the scenes with him in the basement are fitted around the rest of the film. It gives a quite sort of retrospective look. It's like, oh, this guy's gone through this, and then you're like, oh, this guy's gone through that. Oh my God, he's dead. Oh my God, now he's not dead. What the? Wow.
Was it original?
Yeah. I've never heard
Fairly.
anything like that before. Apart from the villain, like I said. But I've covered that. Apart from that. Yeah, no.
Lots of unoriginal concepts blended into something original.
There's
Like you've
no-
got the edgy, messed up teen who goes to your counsellor, and then there's he's a dark demon, he's actually twisted and demon,
He's
god.
sadistic.
And then it's
It's
like,
not a
ooh,
demon. We've been over this.
angel then.
Also, I
And
didn't
you
think
go,
your character was
oh.
very edgy.
No, you
Thought
weren't.
it was just
You could have been more like,
depressed.
hey, when
And he's not a teenager.
No,
Oh,
he's
he's
an adult.
20.
It's not
Oh, what do I
I
know?
disagree with everything Finn said.
What do I know?
Yeah, like the whole script and story was original. But like the idea of like having some entity or like thing, I think that's being used a bit.
thing.
But like the therapist kind of like, I wasn't expecting, like, oh, I'm going counsellor, like, I like.
Oh, wait.
Let's do it.
Finally, does anyone have anything else they want to
I
say?
did. I mentioned it earlier. What was it? I had a criticism.
Bullies.
Bullies have been overdone, saying I went to school and got bullied for being afraid of everything. It's a bit weak, to be honest. That's pretty weak writing.
They tried to drown me.
I was bullied.
Just like some kids like try to drown me in the stream and now
We
I
got a
don't
lot
like
of
it.
shit stuff about bullies now. 13 Reasons Why.
Oh,
Alright, well my point is, I've heard bullies. I've really heard bullies before. I was bullied as a kid. Bullies are overdone. I've seen them a million times before. They're not creative, they're not interesting, and the word itself is quite childish. Bullies immediately takes away from whatever kind of drama you're trying to do. I arranged everything. The car crash, oh shit. The isolation, oh fuck. The bullies, So yeah, no, I thought it was pretty weak, if I'm honest. Bullies, and they always detract. What was much better was the isolation, that part. Like, you could have said something like, I never got along with the other kids, I was always too afraid of them, is much more compelling than, I didn't get on with the other kids because they beat the shit out of me because I was afraid of Bark. Yes, Bark.
I think bullies can be a bit one-dimensional when they're seeing things. Like, oh, what's your character trait? Oh, you're mean. Oh, okay.